Welcome back to Two for Joy, Geordies. Today I want to talk to you about Newcastle's brick wall of a centre-back, Malick Thiaw, and how partnered with Sven Botman, I believe they can go on to be one of the best centre-back partnerships in the Premier League. Let's get into it. So, Newcastle's brick wall of a centre-back, Malick Thiaw. To start off with, the guy is resilient, he's physical, he's tall, he wins his aerial duels, everything you would expect from a defender. But what really surprised me with his stats when I had a look through was his passing. His passing is what sets him apart probably from other centre-backs we've had in the past. And I don't mean the long ball like Fabs can play, that diag crossfield ball that makes Fabian Schär such an essential player. What I mean is his successful pass completion rate is 86%. 86% for a centre-back is a fantastic stat for successful completion of passing. His progressive passes, he's in the top 12% of progressive passers as centre-backs in Europe's top 5 leagues. And those stats combined allow him to be in the top 8%, the top 8% of Europe's top 5 leagues of ball-playing centre-backs. Is a fantastic trait to have within Newcastle's setup. And what's really surprised me about Malick Thiaw is his ability to press forward and move into those midfield areas when the pressure's off. And he's comfortable receiving the ball. He's comfortable with a player at his back. He's comfortable making progressive forward passes and link-up play in order to bring Newcastle out of that defensive structure and allow us to have that overload on the right-hand side. And I think this is a key thing moving forward. Eddie likes versatility. Now, Malick's played in a back 4 and a back 5 previously for Milan. And we've seen him feature in a back 4 and a back 5 here. And I think this is progression for us. But Malick is comfortable in all of those situations. And the way he's come in and just slotted into this back 4. My initial worry when Fabian Schär got that concussion that Malick Thiaw was just going to be chucked in the deep end and he would struggle to adapt. But he has looked like a duck on water. Genuinely, this guy has got all of it. He wins his aerial duels easily. He's strong, his physicality. He knows his positional sense, where to be to cover. When Sven goes forward, he drops deep. When Sven drops deep, he comes forward. He looks to have fit into this setup so easily. And I do honestly believe the centre-back pairing with Botman on the left and Malick Thiaw on the right, they look so strong. They look like there's an instant connection there. And being of a similar age and a similar profile, it's probably to be expected. But I didn't expect it to come together as quickly as this. And the reason I call him a defensive brick wall is his tackling stats for his duels. He has 100% tackling stat. He has 0 errors when it comes to his tackling stats in the first 7 games, which is fantastic. And the stats I've got for him here is in the 3 Premier League games, he made 8 interceptions, 4 blocks and 17 clearances with 0 errors. Now, it might just be luck of the draw, those first 3 games, but 0 errors in his first 3 games. Absolutely unbelievable. So the thing we want to bring in is winners. And we want to bring in people who are willing to challenge and play at the top of the game. And from looking through his previous career at Milan, they placed 4th, 2nd and 8th. AC Milan are a massive football club. And we've been looking at Malick Thiaw for 2.5 years. And I was so pleased when Newcastle finally got the deal done. And for a bargain price of £30 million, I genuinely believe this guy overnight, he will double this. He will be a £60 million defender in a couple of weeks' time. If he stays as consistent as he has been so far, this guy, the world is his oyster. And partnered alongside Sven Botman, honestly, I think this is a centre-back partnership that could take us to trophies. This could take us a long way in the Champions League this season if they can stay fit. And if you look as a whole, that defensive back line, when Lewis Hall's back in on the left, Tino Livramento's back in on the right, and you've got that centre-back partnership of Botman and Malick Thiaw, you've got the next 6 or 7 years covered with a fantastic array of talent who can tackle, they're progressive, they can attack, they can change shape. They're aerially fantastic. This is such a strong back line, and partnered with Nick Pope at the minute, who is on fine form, and where I believe we will go into the territory of having Aaron Ramsdale and a ball-playing goalkeeper. This could really change the dynamics of the Newcastle squad. I personally believe Malick Thiaw could be one of the signings of the season. That we will have to wait and see, but I personally think he could be one of the signings of the season. So in conclusion, guys, the same as I said on the Nick Voltemade video, if you think Malick Thiaw is one of the best centre-backs signed into the Premier League this season, please give this video a like. And I'd just like to say, all the comments, the subs, the kind words, and getting involved, it has been so good over the past week to hear all of your comments where you believe Newcastle will be in 6 months to a year's time, what you think of our signing of Nick Voltemade and hopefully now Malick Thiaw. It has been so refreshing to hear everyone's opinion, not just Geordie's, but Liverpool fans, Stuttgart fans, Bayern fans, even if they are a bit salty about it. It's been great to hear everybody's comments on where Newcastle's future's going. So if you've stayed till the end of the video, be sure to drop me a sub, drop me a like, and please hit me up in the comments, even if you think I'm wrong or you just want to have a chat. Fan opinion is always welcome. That's what we're here for. And hopefully, guys, I will see you in the next one.